Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we are taking a look at the voxel-based exploration RPG CubeWorld, a game by Picroma, a studio consisting of Wolfram von Funk, or Wollay, and his wife Sarah, aka Pixie. So just two people started this project, maybe there are others involved. But one thing is for sure, these people poured their heart and soul in this project, and it's as indie as it can get. The thing is that the world is so big, in fact it's infinite, and the attention to detail is and the mechanics of the game are so slick that it feels like a fully fledged title. We're also going to take a quick look at the options, telling you guys that this is alpha, beta-ish. You can get into the game, but yeah, they're gonna add many more things, just the resolution, stuff like this. Let us start the game right here. Gonna pick my highest character, play around these. This is actually Georgia's character, this is mine. We both went for Elf. Hey. Connect to the server. I do have a server. You can play it single player like normal, or you can go for a server. Currently I have a local server because I don't need anything else. Alright, so like I said, the game can now be purchased in its current phase from picroma.com, but due to the immense number of people wanting to get their hands on this, the servers had some problems and they had to turn them off until they mend the situation. So be sure to check the site if you want to get your hands on what you see here today. Oh my god, slimes. So I have my pet over there, Mr. Puffles. We're gonna talk a little bit about the similarities to Minecraft, because many of you are probably thinking, well, this is like Minecraft because it's voxel based. It's pretty much what Minecraft isn't. It's basically Minecraft is one thing. This game is the complete opposite. Well, now that Minecraft has RPG elements in it, they kind of fit that in, but to its core, Minecraft is a game about building. Building, sharing with friends, building some more, creating maps, and creating environments, homes, stuff like that. This is an NPC, by the way. Whereas this game actually has similarities to Zelda, even World of Warcraft, and other RPGs. The developers took some inspiration from that. And there is, I think, no building involved from what I've seen. So all you do is, like in a traditional RPG, go around, kill mobs, gather experience, level up, get pets, various pets. Let's see. Need to go over here. Gather various pets, level up your character. Your character is saved locally, I believe. So there's a fight, maybe we can help. So you can take your character to other people's server, no problem. I did manage to find some people and, you know, joined. We were 4 people. It was okay. We could go and do dungeons and stuff like that. I will show you the content because we are actually in a challenge area over here. Oh, and that guy's, I thought he was an ally, but he is an enemy. So I'll get my pet on him. And I will talk about my character and what I do and what's going on and the menus and all of this. So yeah, I'm glad we got that covered, what this game actually is. I actually got a formula. We'll check that in a sec. We have some more creeps over here that we can deal with. I want to get the ranger, so I'll stun the other two and dodge our way. The combat is very dynamic, so that's why I said you shouldn't compare this to Minecraft. You can dodge out of the way, use stuns, you know, crowd control abilities. And yeah, on their site, picroma.com, they listed the things that they have in CubeWorld and also what they plan to add in the future. So rather than me just naming them, I'll overlay them on the screen right now. So you can pause if you need to, and we'll talk about what I'll do in this video while you are looking at the overlay, what you will be looking forward to in this video. Now obviously there are many things that you can do, and some grinding is necessary in order to achieve those things, so I can't show you everything. But this is a first impressions and we'll just focus on the task at hand, obviously. I plan to show you a mission because, like I mentioned, grinding and leveling up missions are basically the core of that. They will add procedurally generated quests, but until then you'll just have to do these missions marked with 2 swords on the map. And we'll do one of these over here, and then we'll hop into town and I'll show you crafting, items, NPCs, vendors and stuff like that. And I think I'll even show you the character creation. I find it cute, to say the least. Okay, we'll go over here, attack some more mobs, manage to find our way towards the mission. Hope that you're getting all that text. And yeah, my character is a mage. I will talk about him. There are, I think, 4 classes: a warrior, a rogue, which are melee oriented, and then a ranger and a mage that are pretty much ranged, as you might expect. So this is my mage. I will show you what I have on him now. I did kill these guys over here, the undeads. There we go. That was a charged attack. I managed to dodge part of it. He did kill my pet, although do not threat, Mr. Puffles will be back. He is just on a cooldown timer, and you will see him shortly. Also collect loot by pressing E. So this is my mage. I can heal by using the number 1 spell. There we go. Mr. Puffles is back, and I actually managed to heal him instead of me. Now by pressing X, like you saw in the overlay, they are planning to add a more complex skill tree, but just for now you got your basic fire that does damage and burns over time like you would expect, and also has an ability to damage all enemies in an AoE around the mage and knock them back. And this is a water mage that basically each spell that I cast, the next one is going to be faster and faster and faster, which maybe you've heard when I start attacking things, the animations and the sounds are faster and faster. And instead of AoE knockback thingy that the fire mage has, I have healing, which I'm going to do now. I find this very OP, and you'll see why in a sec. I'll also get mana shield in the future, which is basically a shield that absorbs damage, and teleport, which is basically a blink into the distance. Now these following 6 things over here, 3 on the left and 3 on the right, all characters pretty much have, and you need 5 in each one of these cases. You need 5 and 1 tree to advance to the next one where the arrow is pointing. So I really want to ride Mr. Puffles, and that's why I spent most of my points into Pet Master. My pets become stronger, and then riding, and your riding speed is increased for each point you put into this. Then climbing, because you can climb, and I'll show you. After you get 5 points in climbing, which basically you consume less stamina during climbing, you can hang glide, and you also get flying speed that increases with every point. Swimming, same thing, swimming speed is increased, and then sailing. So you can buy a hang glider and a boat, and you can also get a pet and ride him. Now, when I dodge with middle mouse button, you see a stamina bar down there. It decreases. That also decreases when I am flying with my hang glider, and I can also climb by holding left control, and when my stamina goes out, I fall. So yeah, if I put some points into climbing, I could climb faster. I mean, you know, stick to walls for a longer period of time. There is also this thing in the game, planting a bomb on certain rocks, like this one, egg-shaped rocks, and you can blow them up. So you can destroy some parts of the terrain, although not everything around you, like trees and stuff like that. Although mobs do have a tendency to fling their axes and destroy terrain, which I find really great. The mobs and the fighting of the bosses is really neat. I really need to get to the middle of the mountains, somewhere. These are respawn statues, if you were thinking. You respawn to the second nearest one. I believe if you die, you don't have any penalties when you die, just that you were sent back. And like I said, I can heal through, you know, casting through the at the ground. Healing Mr. Puffles is pretty much easy because he is melee and I'm attacking the dudes he's attacking, so he's close to them. I damage them and also at the same time heal him. If you can see above him there are green markers, and I also heal myself if I'm close enough. So that's why I said this class is kind of OP, and when I'm in trouble I just dodge away, heal, and I'm at full health. Mr. Puffles is dead sadly, but hey, he will be back, and then I'm faster with my attacks. Then dodge away and heal again. I did play with a warrior earlier and I did die. Did play with a warrior and it took me a long time to actually... Whoa, a vampire. If you saw my previous first impressions, you would pretty much know that I'm sick of vampires. Okay, yeah. So my character is kind of OP, because making food costs resources. You actually have to... Oh, interesting vampire. You can actually get pets to tank, pets that are faster, pets that... even ranged pets. And now my pet is on him. Oh, and he managed to kill my pet, so I gotta be careful because he hits hard. When he's near me, I will just dodge away and then just knock him on his ass. And I also... Whoa, where is he? Oh. Hey, hello, bunny. Kinda tanking for my bunny. He should tank for me, honestly. Oh, it was the 60 damage that he did. Now I know. There we go. So the combat is pretty dynamic and it's pretty cool. And enemies have certain tells. I don't know all of them, but hey. Come on, bunny. I hope I get a lot of XP from this guy. They're actually special mobs with unique names scattered across the lands, and how much? 1 XP. Special mobs with special names scattered across the land, and you can get certain items from them that pretty much benefit you. Like runes, but I guess you will see that. So enemies are white, with a white name, meaning they are pretty much easy for you. With a blue name, that are pretty much on your level. With an orange name, pretty much a challenge. And with a red name, which means get the heck out of there. And even these enemies, you know, if you don't pay attention, if you don't dodge at the right time. I'm actually trying to get to the mountainous area that has the quest. That's what I'm trying to do. But apparently I'm not getting there, and I'm getting my ass whipped. Doesn't matter. You saw the combat. Maybe I will find a mob somewhere, a boss that I can show you guys. I can even show you guys the caves. I'm aggroing a lot of dudes. They do tend to aggro and stick on you for a while, so that is kind of bad. I need also to focus on... Oh my god, do you see how many things I've aggroed? There we go. A mob with a special name. Maybe this is the one that they were talking about. Oh my god, one hit kill. Let's see where he is actually going before we respawn. So south of that green thing next to where it says Curl-On Mountains. So right in front of me, if I go, that will be okay. Right. It can get intense, and imagine this game with 3 other friends, or even more friends, because they are planning to go MMO-ish with this game and release a big server on which you can get a bunch of friends to play with you. I think these slimes can be taken as pets. Pet food banana split. Now you have to know which pet likes what food. For bunnies it was easy. Carrots, gee, I wonder what carrots are for. And indeed they were for bunnies, but for other mobs, it's not, for other pets, it's not that simple. For example, the sheep likes bubble gum. Who would have known? Okay, let us clear the area over here. And I pretty much like this game. I may return to it in the future, because I do find it very interesting, and I like the fact that they're... whoa, I'm talking and dying. There we go, we got a healing spell. And Mr. Puffles managed to kill one of them. There's the gold. Okay. And I like the experience. Now obviously with just, you know, with just 2 people, the development is gonna go slow. Things tend to be harder to accomplish with just 2 people on the dev team. So be sure to check back with my channel and with my Let's Play playlist, because I may have some more CubeWorld in the future for you, especially if they add something new and exciting in an update. So please subscribe if you like the content, and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and check the annotations at the end of this video. But before we get to the end of this video, I spotted this dude. Come on. No, Mr. Puffles. T to call pet. We still have some... Oh my god. And he is a mage. One of the hardest mobs. I'm also a mage. And he uses his fist. can knock him back. What a relief. Oh my god, he one-shot my pet and he one-shot me. And he is white text. He is white text. And he is that hard. There you go. You may need some friends. For some mobs. Depending. There's an undead. Maybe he won't see me. He didn't. Great. I will try to engage this mob once more, but I did manage to kill some unique monsters in the past, so I do have some loot to show you guys once we get to the stage of the video where we get into town, into the nice town, peaceful area, and you guys will see what you can do over there. And there's another mage attacking me, which is not so great. Maybe Mr. Puffles will keep him busy. Oh my god, I didn't even see him come up the ridge. And I'm almost dead, I'm almost dead. Heal. I wanna choose the healing potion. Drink the healing potion. There we go, one down. Whew. This isn't easy, I'm telling you. And he spins around and you pretty much have to dodge all of his attacks. There we go, we have a big boom on the ground. At least we get to kill this guy. He managed to one-shot. No, he didn't one-shot my pet, but still. And now we just kite. And the fact that I have healing means that I will pretty much survive indefinitely. Now it would help to scout around the area and see if there are other NPCs. That is a valid strategy. And get the NPCs to help you. But anyway, I don't want to keep you guys a million years before I kill this thing. So I'll just fast forward the video, make a nice time lapse, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with this guy, hopefully. Screw it, we are getting out of here. I could defeat him, like I said, but man, would it take 3 million years or what? Before we go, I did want to mention the fact that all like the potions that you saw and stuff like that, you can pretty much get from items that you find around in the world. Every crafting thing that you will see in town is gathered from the world. So this is the nice plain over here. So right in the middle of it we see a heart flower. This is used to craft healing potions, and a scrub which gets us a bunch of silk, which is used to craft armor for the mage. And you have like wood and iron and stuff like that. You will see in a second once you get into town. That was a ginseng root that is used to craft food. And yeah, this is how you do it. In between mobs, in between fights, you just stop around and just attack these things and gather them. Good. This is how the map is looking. And those are pretty much the swords you see there in the distance. This is a castle that I believe can be seen in the distance, but I actually have to get atop that hill. They're pretty beautiful. The world looks pretty nice. I mean, sure, it's randomly generated, but for it to actually make sense and work, the designers have to do a great job, and they did. There's another thing over there, and the world is structured in biomes. This is the current biome, and once I step off the edge here, that will mean I will step into another biome. Like you saw in the overlay, there are multiple biomes, they're even adding more, so I may step into a desert or a swampland or whatever, with completely different mobs and different stuff to encounter, and you can just go. You can just go a long way, because the world is infinite. It generates the mobs according to your needs, according to your level, and you can just go and never stop, which is something that I find pretty great. And also your levels, like you may have seen in the overlay, are infinite levels. But don't worry if you're level 1000, that doesn't mean that you're almighty, because they do scale tangentially, so yeah. There's a big difference between level 5 and 10, but there isn't a big difference between level, let's say, 100 and 200. So yeah, there you go. Okay guys, so here we are in town. First of all, I'm gonna show you this guy, because we're near to him. This guy is going to adapt. Well, we do not have any platinum coins, but basically he's gonna adapt things that we give him in exchange for platinum coins. So platinum coins are awarded once you complete a dungeon area. A dungeon area you can pretty much complete, similar to challenge missions, like that castle, for example, that you saw there, or those ruins, or that castle, which is red. That's why I didn't go there. It's basically an enclosed area with a boss at the end, and he will give you some platinum coins, which you can spend here. This is the trade district. Everybody's having fun. The world is quite beautiful. I don't know if you catched the edits in between the wilderness and the town. Here's a sheep, cute little sheep, and like I said, I mean, the design, it's pretty nice. You can even go first person-ish in this game. Let's talk to this girl right here. From her you can basically buy glass flask, iron lamps. You do start off with an iron lamp to light the darkness. The hang glider, which we talked about, the boat, which we talked about, the carrot if you want to tame bunnies. Then you can buy formulas. This basically drop off mobs, or you can purchase them here. They do have a rating. On the bottom right there you see a star. So this is a 1-star formula, which only rangers, respectively warriors, on this one can learn. And then right click it and it appears in their crafting crafting screen, and they need to acquire the materials to actually craft it. Pretty simple. And then she has the more advanced formulas that require power 95. Because on the left here you see my power is 10. I'm level 3 and my power is 10. I'm not sure exactly how the power increases, but I do know it increases per level. At level 1 I was power 1, at level 2 I was power 5, and now I am power 10. which means that I can use items that have power 10. For example, this has power 5, it's for a rogue, but still it has power 5, and this is also for a rogue and has power 10. And obviously you can see the difference, the one with power 10 is better. So you can right click to sell items. Here we will sell this wood staff +1, right click, sold. Pretty simple. This is shoulder armor and we do not have shoulder armor, so we might as well get it. It is recommended that you do have a fair amount of inventory space. Keep the items, the game is new, you may be playing with your friends, you may want to give those items to your friends. So you saw what she has to offer, you saw the inventory. I will get rid of that screen so I can show you the inventory alone. Depending on the weapon you have equipped, the attacks vary, so you saw me, how I attacked. But basically just two bracelets on my hand. But I can also switch to, let's say, a staff. Get my bracelets back. I have this staff, and this is how I attack. Maybe you saw this. And some enemies. And those are just the mouse 1 and mouse 2 skills. And also the wands, which have a different attack. And the right click. This is the right click. You've seen this in the mobs scattered around the fields. I like to go with the bracelets. And then you have rings, stop attacking pet. There you go, T to call pet. Next, shoulder, I wanted to put this nice shoulder armor, and your armor, like you see, changes once you put stuff on, which is great. Rings, light, this is the light. I have a little light. Did I attack the human? No, I healed the human. So that's the light over there. What else do we have? Feet, special, and pet. Level 3 bunny, and he is rideable. Although I do not have the skill to ride him yet. Just face him and press R, which is the button to interact. Once I have that, that's pretty much it. I have 11 silver. The items. Pineapple slice. This is something I can eat. I got pineapples and then I crafted them into slices. Easy peasy. Formulas for other people. I don't think I have something for myself. I do have leftovers, which I can show you what you do with them. Bombs, you saw what they do. Nothing special other than that. Life potions and ginseng soup. You can pretty much craft these. Ingredients. These are the ingredients for crafting. Pumpkins, pineapples, so I can make pineapple slices. Emerald nugget, which basically tiers are, if you saw the formulas, this one is a green item. I think the order is white, green, blue, and then red. And in the same fashion, to upgrade them, you need green, which is an emerald, then blue, which is a sapphire, and then red, which is a ruby. That's how the tiers go. Pretty simple. Iron is just white, and also 4 white items. And then we have these that fall off of, you may have seen them on the overlay, these fall off of mobs. With special names, like the one we were battling. Sadly, we couldn't defeat him, but luckily I battled 2 of them before, and I got Wind Spirit and Unholy Spirit. Wind Spirit, I believe, increases my rate of fire, and Unholy Spirit, I think, makes me leech life whenever I attack. Don't quote me on that. But you can attach them, similar like you would attach runes to socketed items. Then you have pet items. I got a banana split. I don't know from where. Probably from an undead killing him, whatever. You just right click this. Your character holds it in front of her. Let us do that again. Your character holds it in front of her, and if there is a mob nearby that likes that, he will become your pet. And there's just the pet that I have over there. You can have multiples. Fill this entire inventory with pets. Oh joy, and they will even add special pets. Okay, those are my stats over there. Rating. Preferably you would want to have 100%. That would mean you're matching your level. Leftovers. What can I do with them? Well, we will go to the identifier dude. Let's go over here, yes. If you zoom out on the map, your minimap, if you see on the top right there, gets zoomed out. If you zoom in on the big map, your minimap gets zoomed in. Pretty simple and nicely used, I would say. So, I cannot offer him this. I think I can offer him this, no? By right clicking, so I don't place it inside. Apparently I can offer him all of them, but there's no point. I should just offer him the power that I can use. And 1 copper to identify it, and you receive battle tested linen chest armor, which should be in here. Battle. It's what that basically was an unidentified item. There we go. So leftovers are unidentified items, basically. Battle chested linen. Oh, linen chest armor is for the ranger, sadly. But I would imagine, you know, trading would be cool. Like you would have several servers for trading once this game gets more popular and more people get it. Let's get this one for 20 power. And I got undamaged iron mace, which is not for me, but we can check it out. Where is the mace? It should look like a mace. This looks like a mace. What am I doing? So power 20, maybe at level 4 or level 5. I'm not sure. You can wear this, and it has a reasonable damage. There you go. That's how you use the identifier. What else is in this game? That's forever expanding. You have benches, obviously, for some crafting. I will talk to you guys about crafting. Before we do that, I should also tell you that you can buy weapons as well as craft them. This guy sells them. Look at them. I should probably, you know, take a glance at these, because probably some are better than mine. For example, this one. Oh, power 17. Sadly, cannot wear power 17. Iron shield. Cannot wear the shield. Is this no, I do not use staffs. Bracelets I do use, but it's the same as with what I got, more or less, so I won't get them. When I get 17, I will come back to you. There you go. So you can also get this buyback menu, stuff like that. Boomerangs for the ranger. Lots of stuff. Oh, on the top right there you have the time, the temperature, and the humidity next to the minimap. You can reset the time of day by going to the inn. I won't show you that, but there's an inn here. You go inside, you talk to the guy, like the vendor is here, and you say, I want to reset the time. I mean, you don't say anything, it resets it automatically. It does make a horrible sound when you do it. A loud sound, but hey, it resets it. You can also sleep in beds that are also found in the wilderness. If you saw, there are camps with various beds that you can sleep in, and that basically restores health, and it makes the time go faster. Now, I would like to show you the sunset and the sunrise because it's beautiful. And maybe make a montage at the end of the video with that, just a couple of seconds of both showing you the sky. Because man, these two people like really pour their hearts into this. Okay, so crafting. Let me get away from this and show you crafting normal way. So you can craft on the go. This thing, which I need a prickly pear. I do not have a prickly pear, but I do have this. I need to get a water flask. I do have flasks, so if I jump into a well, I won't bother you with finding a well or any source of water. You can fill the empty flasks with water and then add the heart flower in it. Click this button and craft it. Those are the potions. Potions are basically, you know, you drink them in combat and you can run away while drinking them. On the other hand, cooking food, on the other hand, when you eat it, you need to sit down. So it's much like something you would do in between stages of combat. So you can make this requires a campfire. Pretty much all of them require a campfire. This one does not, so this is how we craft. Pretty simple. You can even hold down the left click and it makes me some slices. And I can't carry any more of them because I made a ton. Good. On the last tab here you can fill in the water flask. Requires water, like I said. Heart flower from ice flower, which is interesting. Requires campfire. I'm assuming ice flowers are found in the ice biome. Silk yarn requires a spinning wheel from those silk plants that we found. A spinning wheel should be close by in this district, I believe. Here or here, I cannot remember which one that was the sign for the spinning wheel, but hey, we might as well check it out. This is a loom and this is a spinning wheel, so you pretty much need to be close to what it says there. It's not rocket science. So I create some silk yarn and then this is a material for something else. Same goes for iron. Wood requires a saw. I think I was at the saw. Gold and silver. Let us get some wood and do some fun stuff. Does he have a saw? I think this guy had a saw. There you go. Get the saw, and I think you will love this in this game. And sometimes I get two. Those dings, and if you check the chat, and now I even got 3 wood cubes, which is awesome. Okay, I can also do some iron at the furnace. These are the materials. You also have amulets, armor, and weapons, which you basically, you know, you require 8 silver cubes. You go to the anvil, you click create. And this is, I think, the one that I learned, or I did learn one before starting this video. I don't know which one, but it, when you learn them, it gets placed over here with the ratings, and you can pretty much create them. Now, let us actually use the furnace to get this iron smelted. Get the cubes, because I got some iron. Even got 2 there. Okay. And customization bench. What is this? Well, I wouldn't recommend it with level 1 weapons, but this is it. You right click it, and oh, you can't spin it around, sadly. Yeah, you cannot spin it around. Maybe you'll get it when I right click this. So this is a bow that I found, also the mace that I got. and it's telling me what I have in my inventory and I can use on this. So that unholy spirit that I showed you, I can put it anywhere I please on this weapon. I do hope they add the ability to spin the model around, and also add some cubes, make my mace longer. I saw in a screenshot some guy was getting a sword and creating another a tip over here and another tip over here, similar to like a scimitar or something. Oh, it's missing something. Well, no problem. We can put some cubes over here, I believe, or even on the side. I do not believe there is a way to spin them around, sadly. Maybe there will be in the future. So yeah, I can't add anything to this, but I can add to my wand, like so. So I add some cubes. Okay. And you have a limited number of upgrades. And the point of this is, first of all, customizing your weapon to have it look like you want. And in some cases, even adding, for example, on this mace, Unholy Spirit, which makes your mace steal life when you attack. So it's similar to a gem, and it would look cool with some glowing thing over here. Sadly, I cannot wield it. I cannot show you how it looks. So yeah, I could use the Wind Spirit on this wood staff, and that means I would attack faster. Whatever. Let's get the. Was this it? Yes. Let's get this equipped. And as you can see, you can see at the end what I did over there. I hope they add the ability to rotate the weapon, because it would be pretty fun to customize your weapon that way. I do believe they will. But yeah, that's about it from CubeWorld. There are tons of stuff that you can do in this game, and it is pretty fun. And like I said, I will be most likely coming back to it in the future. Oh, I wanted to get on your house, dude. I will be coming back to it in the future. So please do subscribe if you haven't. Like and share with your friends if you like the content. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. This has been Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net, and I'm signing out. Say goodbye, Mr. Puffles. Let's see the sunrise and the sunset.